And we are live. Bonjour, bonjour, everyone, and welcome to our live stream on YouTube. And the topic today is style on a budget. So let's see who we have today watching. Please say hello. First of all, can you hear me? And where are you from? So we have Sarah Price from the UK. We have Veronica from Norfolk, Rosalva from California, Moira from UK, Ekirlu from Germany, D-Style from Montreal, Brenda from Wales, Wendy from Essex. Hello, Wendy. Hey, Williams from Newcastle. Hey, Evila from Atlanta. We have Sari from Sweden and Sean from Burbank. Hello, Sean again. I was talking to them a minute ago. We have Anya from Poland. We have Steph from Northern England. Lily from Maryland. Buenas tardes from Spain, from Very Essential. And she said, you are the best chic lady I know. Thank you very much. We have Michelle from Canada, Glad from Sicily, Kathy from Kansas City, home of the Chiefs, where Taylor Swift is her biggest fan. Laura from Arizona, and Maya from Belgrade, and Kay from Iowa. Lady from Texas, and Lo Firm from California. Well, hello, everybody, and welcome to our live stream. So today we're having a very popular topic. I think it is style on a budget. So if you have questions, please ask them in the comments and comments as well. I always receive a few questions in advance for those who cannot attend. So I'm going to answer them. So I've got a question from Anna. I find I am overspending on my budget all the time. How can I stop? That is almost a kind of addiction to overspending. And I think the first thing you did well is to actually realize you are overspending. And you have a budget. So you are overspending the budget you have set for yourself. So I think the first thing to do is, so you've recognized you've done it. And I think it's to take a few steps to stop this overspending, because that is not doing you any good. You know your budget. Your bank manager is not going to be happy with you. So it's to take steps towards not overspending. So you need to take notes on what you have noticed. What are your overspending habit? Do you tend to do maybe you are buying online at a certain time? Maybe your card is always at the ready. Yeah, I want to spend it. Or maybe it's on your way back from work and you stop in some shops and you buy there. And so I think you need to make plenty of notes on what you do and really actually take active steps to reduce this overspending. And maybe if you can't stop, just have a look. Maybe even hide your credit cards, give them to your husband to safekeeping, put them in the freezer. I don't know, but you need to take active steps, because seriously, nobody needs to get into debt for clothes. It is really not worth it. You need to be careful, because you don't want to get into debt. You don't want to lose your house or your rental, etc. This is very serious, ladies. So I started responding to the question, but maybe I need to chat a little bit about style on a budget. We all need to set ourselves a budget, just like Anna, she set a budget, but we need to really keep into that budget. And most of us, I think, we have a fairly low budget, and really there's no need to, if you think about it, there's no need to buy a designer. If you're on a low budget, you can dress very well even on a low budget. most of my life I have been on a very low budget, for example, and my mother as well, and we have always been well dressed. And we can all think of people on low budgets who dress very well. And contrasting to that, we all know some people who have a very large budget, but who don't dress well. So you see, you don't need money to dress well. So if we have a low budget, we can still keep to our style. But we need to make certain right decisions. For instance, into buying, you need to make a list, for instance. But first of all, before the list, you need to audit your wardrobe, because you need to know what you have in your wardrobe before bringing something new. Because many people buy duplicates and triplicates because they have simply forgotten they had those pieces. So they bring in same pieces or pieces that are almost exactly the same. They end up with 3 or 4 lace shirts. They have, 2 or 3 or even more pieces that really maybe they needed only 1 or 2 of. So that's quite important. And sometimes you just forget things on the back. So it's important to audit. But before you audit, maybe you even need to declutter. Okay, so there are certain stages to go through before you actually buy. And buying is never the first steps. Okay, but when you get to the buying time, which is always a good time, and it should be happy. It should be a happy time. Try not to shop when you're not happy, because you never make the right decision. But try to go for clothes that are versatile, for instance, because this is how you create a capsule wardrobe that works for you. I always says that. Wardrobe, and why capsule? Why do I say capsule? Because that's a term that exists, but even though in France we've been creating capsule wardrobe without actually calling them capsule, but that's what they are. A limited number of pieces that work for you, but that work together. Okay, this is why versatility comes into its own. Each piece needs to work hard. Think of your pieces as almost employees, or I don't know, something like that. Your little soldiers, if you like. They need to earn money. Okay, make your money work hard. Make your clothes work hard for their keep. Okay, don't buy one item that you can wear only with one other item. Buy items that you can wear with many other pieces, and this is what you can really then stay on your budget, especially so if it's a low budget. You can try buying in the sales. I buy in the sales all the time. You can buy secondhand. And if you don't like the idea of secondhand because people have been wearing those clothes, think of them as maybe giving them a second life. Lots of things like you can share with friends, etc., etc. Maybe redo if you have some clothes, and maybe they don't fit well. Well, take them to your seamstress. Maybe they can do something about it so you can continue wearing them. See, there are many options. Okay, now let's go back to the questions. Questions from Julie. I find I overspend because I feel pressured to buy the latest fashion when I am out shopping with my friends. I am too easily influenced. What can I do? That is something so popular I hear very often. We feel pressured when we are out with some friends, not all the friends, but there are some friends who feel pressured to buying the latest things, and maybe influenced by their style, or influenced by what they're going to say, influenced by what they're going to think about us. Maybe they tell us, oh, it's a little bit too classic that on you. Maybe it's aging. Or, oh, don't you buy cashmere? You will buy merino. Or, things like that. Or you shouldn't wear this color or shade. And maybe they don't know anything about color and shade, that kind of thing. So if you have recognized that you are easily influenced, the easy thing to do is when you go out with your friends, maybe try some clothes if you like, but don't make the buying decisions while you are with them. Just slip on it, and maybe you go back in a few days or maybe a couple of weeks and see if you still want those clothes that you thought you wanted when you were out with that friend. Because sometimes, you may buy things that it's not you. Okay. I hope that is helpful for you. Julie. And now a question from Amy. I buy whenever I see new fashion collections, which is getting faster and faster these days. What should I do? Well, it is something that you need to actively, don't let yourself be influenced easily by new trends, because they're calling drops now. New drop has arrived today or something like that, and we're getting those emails, and you think, oh, what have they got? And you see something, and you want it, you buy it there and then. But really, you don't need anything new all the time. And maybe that now that you have recognized it, and it's good to make notes. I hope you have style journals. And if you haven't, I have them I have some on my website I created for you. Please take notes. Whenever you notice things about overspending on clothes, or again, a way of buying that does not make you happy, does not make your budget happy, or maybe it's overspending, that kind of thing, make plenty of notes, because when you make plenty of notes, you start offloading everything that's in your mind, and when it's on paper, you can read it afterwards, and you think, oh yes, and you notice it more, and you may think about it more once it's on paper. Okay, it's something that is so true. So you don't need to buy this fast fashion, and now we're getting into the slow fashion, and really French chic is slow fashion, because we buy things that are versatile, that last a long time, etc., and we can wear them with other pieces that really work hard, and they last longer. So you don't, now we're getting away from buying every couple of weeks something new, because it's fast. And let's be honest, when it's fast, it's also probably, made far away, and made maybe cheaply, and they won't last that long. So the thing is, maybe if you receive those emails, if you are receive emails from those brand online, maybe just unsubscribe. Maybe it could be unsubscribe for now, until you feel stronger not to buy too much of these. So I hope that was helpful for you, Amy. Next question from Frances. You said to buy quality, and I can see the sense of it, but I can't afford the top quality items. That's a great question, Frances, but I always say to buy the quality that you can afford. There's no need to go over budget. There's no need to go into debt, certainly, to buy designers. There are various strata, if you like, of quality that exist. Can buy, good quality, but not too expensive, and you can, always go higher. But always buy the quality that you can afford. For instance, cashmere, you can have some cashmere at 100 or 200 or higher. If you can't afford 200, buy something at 100. It will still be cashmere. But if you can't afford cashmere, buy something in merino or just wool or something like that. And it's still wool, still warm, it's still good quality, but not at those higher prices. So I hope that was helpful for you, Frances. Next question from Carrie. What are your best investment pieces? The ones you think we should buy to get best value? Well, the thing is to think about cost per wear. So if you buy something, for instance, at $100 that you wear 10 times, each wear has cost you $10. But let's say you want to buy one item at $100 that you're going to wear just once, that cost per wear has cost you $100. So I think investment pieces, you need to think like that in cost per wear and also in the value that you're getting out of it. Because investment pieces, you're going to put, a lot of your good money. So it needs to work for its price tag. It needs to work for you. Think of your money that, it's not free money. You have worked hard for the money. So make everything that you buy with your hard-earned cash work hard. Okay? Try to avoid at all costs things that you're going to wear once, unless it's your wedding gown. But try to think of, okay, how many times can I wear? Will I still like that piece in 5 years' time, even 10 years' time, depending, or even longer? A nice wool coat, cashmere coat, a nice tweed jacket, a Chanel jacket, or Yves Saint Laurent blazer, something like that. I mean, you don't want to keep them just for 2 years. You still want to wear them 10 years' time, 20 years' time. And I assure you, you probably would want to wear them in even 30 years' time, as long as they still fit you. So think of that like that. So I hope that was helpful for you, Carrie. Next, I've got a comment from Evelyn. I watch whole videos, and it is easy to get drawn into clicking the links to buy. Yes, but the thing you need to be strong. You need to be strong. And again, you can put things in your cart. I was just talking to my ladies in the French Chic Academy a few minutes ago, and we're talking about that. You can still put things in your online cart and wait. Don't buy it straight away, but think about it. Think a week or maybe even 2 weeks, and see how you feel. At least at the very least 24 hours, and see how you feel the next day. Do you still feel like, because when you are watching whole videos, you think, oh my God, there's so many. It feels like Christmas. Oh, we get all excited. Click, 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 bye. But the next day, 24 hours later, you may think, maybe I'm not sure about this one. You have slept on it and maybe it's not the right choice. So that's, maybe to think a little bit first. Comment from Gail. I overspend to make me feel better about my situation. I wish I could stop it. I wish I could stop it getting me further and further into that. Oh. So I overspend me feel better about my situation, and we could stop it getting me further and further. That's right. So it's a bit like overeating to make you feel better. It's a kind of a sugar rush. You feel better at the time. So it's like, it's a shopping addiction. Like, I can liken it to sugar addiction or food addiction, because you do it to make you feel better, and afterwards, you go down. You have a crash, and then you feel guilty. Oh, you've overeaten or you've overspent, and especially, if you get further and further into debt, I think you need to get some help. Who can give you some financial help, or even, around you, your relative or your friends. You need to get help in order for you not to go into debt, because really, it's not going to be good for you, and that's an understatement. So see if you can get some help for that, for your overspending. Gail, and please let us know how you're getting on. Comment from Steph Smith. I find Marianne's advice to never buy something unless it will go with at least 2 other things in my wardrobe to be very helpful. Yes, but thank you very much, Steph. And yes, at the very least 2 other things. But what about as many other things as you can? That is a very good exercise in itself. And, sometimes we're stuck, oh, I've got nothing to wear, I don't know what to wear. Try new ways, new exciting ways to wear your things. And I say that very often. Just take one piece you want to wear, for instance, and not wear it the way you usually do, but try another way. What else could you wear these trousers? What else could you wear your floral blouse? or your green blazer, or your cream coat, and see what you come up with. And I am sure you will find so many other ways to wear, to create new outfits, and you will find some actually so exciting. You will maybe prefer them than the other ways you used to wear your clothes. Thank you, Steph. Comment now from Michelle. I have lost over 50 pounds. Well, congratulations. In the last year, and I have since discovered your channel. Wonderful. I'm now buying clothes as I need them, but following your chic style. I feel better about myself. Well, feeling better about yourself is wonderful. And that's really the magic of authentic French chic, because it's there to help you not overspend. So please stick to to my way of teaching you about French chic style, which is never overspending, never going to debt for your clothes, to be sensible about your shopping habits and how you shop. So decluttering, auditing, making a list, have a really good look at what you have, etc. before buying, and buy into style and not fashion. So in France, we do the 80-20. I think I mentioned it last week here. 80% of classic, more traditional clothes. Think, for instance, that we're part of the 80% turtlenecks. I mean, that will never go out of style. And the 20% of trend, something that's more fashionable, more modern, something that brings a breath of fresh air into your style. Otherwise, 100% of classic will be too classic, and that will not look fresh. So again, Michelle, congratulations on losing 50 pounds. You have worked really hard. I am pretty sure of that. And now you're working on your style. So very good. And please let us know. Let us keep us posted, sorry. And let us know how you're getting on. Wonderful, wonderful. I love hearing that. A comment from Joyce. Yes, I buy duplicates. I bought 3 same Uniqlo tops and 3 same H&M bootcuts jeans for fear that they would be worn out years after wearing, and I won't find them anymore. Mind you, it is a sensible way to do things. Sensible thing to do. If you'll be wearing them for a long time, and you're going to have some wear out of them, and you will continue wearing them and loving them. Well, in a way, as long as you're wearing them, that's great. But the ones that I was thinking about, duplicates and triplicates, are those, bring something else because they didn't know they had the other 2 or 3, and then they bring something else, and they have too many of something that maybe I'm thinking that if they don't know they had the other 2 before and they're buying a triplicate, is because maybe they were not wearing the other 2. And maybe the triplicate won't be worn much either. So very good comment, Joyce. For a comment from Wendy, I used to buy duplicates because I am drawn to similar things to what I liked before. I now journal and know what's in my wardrobe. I can notice it and stop. Well done, Wendy. And it's fantastic you're journaling. Journaling is a very powerful technique. It's make you take notice, it makes you stop, in your tracks. Instead of doing things by habit and not noticing, now you stop and you take notice. And I think that's very much something of our times, I think, going along, maybe faster and faster, not noticing even the days, the weeks, the months, the years. So it's good to stop and maybe making a habit of journaling. So every time you journal, in the beginning, you don't know, should I write? Oh, I don't know how to journal. I've never done journal. And maybe it sounds very boring. What should I do? But you start by just simple things, what you are wearing, maybe describing your wardrobe, your style, your capsule wardrobe, your style every day, what you do, what's your lifestyle, if it contrasts with your lifestyle or if your wardrobe reflects your lifestyle, etc. And little by little, you start noticing things, because you have to, the way I explain how to journal, maybe I could put the link to a journal course, is by always going deeper and deeper into the question. Always ask the question, why? I buy duplicates or triplets. Oh, why? And then you answer the question. And then why? So you answer again the question, why? That makes you go deeper. In the beginning, it's going to be difficult. Nothing's going to come up. But as you are training your journaling muscle, you will notice that more things are coming through you, and you think, oh, and answering question will be so much easier. You will discover so much about your style, but also you will discover so much about you. And that is really the magic of journaling. You will discover so much about you that you had never taken the time to notice beforehand. And that will be very therapeutic in a way. And the thing is, every time that you journal, you write the date. Do not forget, that's very important. And then you can go back and see how you were about your style, how your style was like. This is in your closet. You can even take pictures if you want. But describe, make little drawings, etc. Answer the question, why? And you will see how, over the time, you will see how far your style has evolved, but also about you, how far you have come. Because, your life, goes through its path, but also your style. And your style must not stay stagnant. You will only notice by journaling that your style moves along with you. And when it stays behind, it's because, you're not connected. There's something there. Maybe some blocks, there's a block somewhere that stop your style, being parallel to you in a way. So that's very, very interesting. Very good, Wendy. A comment from Kathy. Journal is worth the time. I've learned that I overspend. Yes, thank you. I overspend on clothes and shoes that don't have the ideal fit. That's fantastic. You have noticed things. By journaling, you will notice things. You will. Asking the question, why? And writing things down. And you've identified something that you are overspending on clothes and shoes that don't have the ideal fit. So now you know exactly what to do. Concentrate on the fit when you shop for your clothes and your shoes. Very, very good, Kathy. A question from AW. How to cope gracefully with negativity from judgmental remarks and the fact that many are looking for options to dress better on the low budget in the so-called fast fashion brand. So how to go gracefully with negativity from judgmental remarks at the fact that many are looking for options better than the budget is so-called fast fashion. To be honest, I find it really, it saddens me to find there's so much negativity towards people who want to make an effort, who want to elevate their style, who want to dress better. And whether they're on low budget or higher budget, they're really trying their best to dress better. And I think that can only be encouraged. But there are always some, negative ninnies, I don't know how you call them, who are there to pick on you, But continue buying according to your budget. Continue buying quality items according to your budget. Continue doing what you want to do with your style. It's your style. If you want advice, you get it, and you know where to get it. Come to me, my lovely lady. And I will be there to motivate you and really make you positive again. I won't go into this negativity. And if you have high budget, you can really afford high prices. Well, good for you, and continue doing that. What you are doing, and it can be difficult to continue doing what we're doing when we face negativity. And maybe, we need to either shut them out or tell them, well, listen, I'm not listening to what you're saying. You're too negative. It's my style. I do what I want to do, what I think is best. I hope that was helpful for you, AW. Comment from Sarah Price. Marianne, I'm decluttering and making people happy with my unwanted items. Yes, I love that. And I'm trying to get a capsule wardrobe together so I am happy and feel good in what I have. Again, that is a way of helping other people on a low budget to dress well. When we declutter, it's not always to get rid of things, put them in the bin. It's also to maybe give some things away to charity, for instance, give away to, I think there's a good charity or society that is, I'm not sure exactly the term, it's to help women to learn how to dress well when they go to interviews or for work. And that is very good way to give you unwanted items. For instance, you retire and you can give your unwanted items from your corporate days to these ladies. Also you can sell them, for instance, many ways, or share with friends, many ways. So it's really always very good to give your unwanted items, to give them away, or as I say, sell them, or whatever you want to do, to give them another life. I love that concept, because so that they have been created once, but they have a number of owners who love them every time they have them. Very good, Sarah. A question from Valeria. Chic and cheap together. Okay. Well, yes, because you can always elevate, for instance, cheap items, meaning items that don't cost a lot of money, with chic items, maybe some smart items. For instance, what I like to do and what French women do is wear a blazer, for instance, over a casual outfit. So your blazer or jacket can be one of your investment pieces, but you're wearing it over a casual attire that may not have cost you too much. Maybe just a simple t-shirt, or maybe a cotton shirt, a simple pair of chinos or jeans, for instance, and loafers, or maybe it's a simple pair of sneakers. But with the investment piece, you are elevating these cheap clothes. I don't like to say cheap clothes, but clothes bought on a low budget, but with a higher budget item, higher budget jacket. So that's one of the ways to do it. I love that. A comment from Kathy, your advice. If not a wow, it's a no, it's great budget help. Exactly. Thank you very much, Kathy. Kathy's been listening to me. I always say, if it's not a wow, it's a no. If it's and giving yourself reasons to buy it, it's not a wow. Because a wow, you don't even have time to think. It's oh wow, yes, it's a wow for me. It looks great on me. Look at the fit, fantastic. The shade, the fabric. Oh yes, I know I can wear it with most of my entire wardrobe. It's definitely a wow, and it makes me, it makes you smile, makes you dance. Sometimes I just, I'm happy with my clothes and my outfit. Ooh, I want to dance. I want to sing. You need to get to that level of love for your wardrobe and for your style, for your pieces. Fantastic. I love that. Thank you very much Solomon Overhead, for your super chat. Thank you very much. Super chat helps me, it helps support me and my channel. So thank you very much, Solomon Overhead. A comment from Soul Horses. I cannot tell you how helpful finding this channel is. Just a few days ago. It's been so helpful finding this channel. How helpful finding this channel has been for me. Sorry, it's me making a word salad here. Thank you. Well, thank you very much. And I hope, Soul Horses, that you will continue watching my videos and also my live streams. Because my live streams, I'll answer your questions and read your comments, etc. So it's even more of a close relationship where we can exchange knowledge or ideas, etc. And I think by doing live stream, I get closer to all of you, really. So to my community, and I absolutely love it. And many of you love it, you have told me, so I'm very happy with that. Monica, I have found 3 Burberry trenches in secondhand. Wow, that's all I can say. And it was a wow, so it's a yes. I paid not much for these coats, and I will wear them for 20 years. What a bargain. Wow. Again, because these are great finds. Where can you find Burberry trenches secondhand? I have never seen one in my life. So congratulations on these great finds, and I hope and I'm sure you will enjoy them. Comment from Janice. Hi from Japan. Hi Janice. My first live chat. I saved by buying secondhand online and in shops. Yes, I found that gives me a lot of opportunities for experimentations with styles and brands. Yes, I am a huge fan of you. Well, thank you very much, and konnichiwa, Janice. Secondhand is such a great way to get quality items, exactly, and to experiment. Because if something is not working quite well, at least it was secondhand and it wasn't something full price and expensive. And buying secondhand is also a way to buy things, of course, that you would not be normally be able to buy, to afford otherwise. Well, for me, for instance, I bought an silk Hermes scarf, vintage, secondhand, and otherwise I would never have been able to buy such a beautiful item. So fantastic, Janice. Again from Soul Roses, I am 40 and in serious style slump. I'm so sorry to hear that, but if you want to get out of that slump, just send me an email and let's see if I can help, because I have many resources and maybe I can direct you in the right direction. So please send me an email and we see what I can do for you. Comment from Veronica. I don't usually buy expensive, but splashed out a bit on a dress for my son's wedding last summer. Well worth it. With a view also to wearing it to perform on the piano in concerts in the future. That's wonderful. And again, that is, you are, with your forward thinking, you were able to plan that dress you were going to wear at your son's wedding. So it's an important day. And you're going to wear it again and again at your piano concert. Fantastic. And congratulations on performing in piano. Also congratulations on your son's wedding. Wonderful, Veronica. Question from this style. 75% of my wardrobe is secondhand, and it's all amazing quality for a fraction of the price. I always shop secondhand first. Well, it is wonderful what you can achieve when you really get your heart into something. Over here in France, we don't really do. It's not something we don't have secondhand shops everywhere. For instance, I lived in Jersey, and I know that in Britain there are many secondhand shops. We call them charity shops, and it was fantastic. I bought many really good items there, but over here is only unless you go to Paris, for instance, you have Les Puces, etc., and then market. Otherwise, you have just one main one over France, but you have to travel miles and miles to find one. It's not as it's not something you can really find really easily. But now and again, I look on secondhand shops as well. For instance, Vestiaire Collective. So that's very good. Well done this time. From Sarah, I am 63. Ovarian cancer made me put on faux stone, but I've lost a stone and need to dress for my tummy. I was so slim. So sorry to hear about that, Sarah. Because that's something must be so difficult to get over, and well done. I hope you're feeling much better now. And I have a number of videos on dressing for tummy. So make sure you watch those. And if ever you need something, extra advice, please send me an email. So if you want to go to my YouTube channel and search for Tommy, you will find those videos. And again, very sorry to hear about your situation, but please get all my best wishes for better health. From Kathy, journaling has helped me rely on my own opinion rather than others, so I buy better now. Again, you are by journaling, you are training your eye really into your style, into you're asking questions. So really, you're honing your eye on your own style, on your outfits, on how you create outfits, and what really suits you and fits you, etc. So well done, Kathy. Moira, Marianne, where did you get your pearl bracelet? I love it. I really don't remember where I bought it. I've had it for quite a number of years. I don't even remember what it. I must have bought it in Jersey when I was still living there, but really I can't remember where. It is really nice, isn't it? I love it. This style, I also notice I am more creative with a limited wardrobe. Yes, I have said that a number of times. You can make it work if you choose the right colors and versatile pieces. Exactly. And we all know the artists boost their creativity by limiting their color palette. And also I like to always like to make also the what you call I like to mention also, if you go to an Italian gelateria and there are, hundreds of flavors, so difficult to choose just one flavors. But if you go to a shop where there are only 3 flavors, vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate, I'm sure you can make one choice. For me to be chocolate, of course. But you see, and this is the way we have a limited wardrobe in France, and we seem to be, dressed usually quite well. I'm forgetting my tea. It's no longer as hot as when my husband made it because I just forgot to drink. I've got a question from Ailey. So should I wear my beautiful clothes to regular events? I've built a great set of skirts and blazers that are too dressy for grocery shopping. Well, yes, always wear your best. That's what I mentioned a number of times as well. Because, for instance, many women have got some beautiful pieces of jewelry, let's say jewelry. And I have for many of them, I can't wear my engagement ring, I can't wear my beautiful set of pearls because they're too nice, expensive, or heirloom sometimes, or I don't want to wear my beautiful shoes, and and many times they stay in your wardrobe for years and years. Suddenly you say, I could have worn them, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, there was the trend for a few years, and now it's passé, or why did I waste all those years not wearing them? I say, wear your best every day. If you got good pieces, wear them. If the same like with beautiful crockery or beautiful glasses, etc., just use them. Each day is important. Each day is special. So why not wear our very best? We can look our best every day if we want to. I hope that was helpful to you. From Janice, I started journaling with a major declutter, and it was very helpful to take inventory. Fantastic. Now I realize I need a deeper dive into what's left over, as some of it isn't working for me anymore. Well, exactly. You may need, if you have not decluttered for a number of years, you will notice that you are decluttering over a certain time. You may do a big decluttering, but maybe a year later you need to do another one, and maybe 3 months later you need to do another one. And they won't be as big as the first one you did, and they will become probably smaller and smaller as you go along. But we need to do some, I call it pruning. After a big decluttering, you need to do some maybe regular pruning, and especially some pruning in between seasons. because our style evolves and our taste evolves as well. Taste change. Maybe sometime we like wearing orange, and after a few years, maybe I'm more into pale pink. We change our mind. Our style changes. Our lifestyle changes. I hope you are drinking something with me. Beautiful cup of tea, peppermint. So yes, and by decluttering, you will notice so much more about your style, and it will be much more honed in as you do some pruning. I've got from Sharon. I started making my own clothes because I couldn't afford some of the clothes I like, so I just copy them. Well, you have a wonderful skill that I don't have. I cannot sew to save my life. So you can make your own clothes. Fantastic. I love women who can do their own clothes. Making your own is, it's a great way to create a great wardrobe. Fantastic. Wonderful. I wish I could do that. Question from Sarah. Any advice on finding a good seamstress? Is this something you save up to do? I think you can probably find a good seamstress in a local area. Maybe ask a few people word of mouth is usually good. But you need, I'm not going to say you need a good seamstress, but maybe you need a good seamstress. We all need a good seamstress because it can be really one of your best friends, and really they can save you a lot of money instead of throwing things away or giving away, decluttering them. Maybe they can do something for you. They can make them fit you better now. They can change buttons. They can give you ideas. What have I got there? They can change this and that, shorten some sleeves, shorten hemlines of trousers or skirts, or add something at the bottom of your skirt to make it longer. There's so many things they can do. So many things that, sometimes, or maybe many times, we don't know about because we're not seamstress. So yes, having seamstress is very good. From Mrs. A, by buying moderate price clothing, I can afford to purchase some designer shoes and bags. Yes, these accessories upgrade my outfit. Yes, I love your channel. Well, thank you very much, Mrs. A. And that is a very good way to elevate your wardrobe. So you're saving in one area in order for you to elevate your wardrobe in another area. And that's fantastic. Well done. And you love my channel, so even better. Bravo. From Brenda, I try to treat all my clothes the same way, no matter the cost. Yes, I get everything except my underwear, even my jeans. Is that a little over the top? Many thanks for your wonderful channel. Looking after your clothes, I think, is a must, because that is one of the ways that they will look good for longer. If you don't look after your clothes, you throw them in the corner, if you walk on them, if you take them off the wrong way or pull them, put them apart to put a hanger through them, there are many ways to look after your clothes. They will look better. They will thank you in the end, because they will look better for a long time, so that in the end, they will save you money in the long run. And they will look so much better. And in a way, that's a way for you to give them love. And also, you need to love your wardrobe. And when you love each piece, you are not likely to not look after them. I think maybe people who don't look after their clothes, their shoes, etc., who have piles of stuff, they throw them out on the floor, maybe it's because their wardrobe is not something they love. Maybe they bought so many pieces, many things on fast fashion, and they don't actually love what they bought. And this is why maybe they don't look after them. I don't know, but it could be. And no, it's not over the top. It's not over the top at all, Brenda, but well done for looking after your clothes. From Betsy, while on a mission trip to Ireland, I shopped in a village thrift shop and found a beautiful tweed jacket. And the label said "Made in Dublin." When I wrote it there, strangers came up and oohed and awed. Huh. Well, you can, again, just like the other lady before who found 3 Burberry trench coats, you have found an amazing, beautiful tweed jacket from Ireland. So well done. You can find some beautiful pieces of very good quality. Well done. From Beata, I am from Poland, but now I'm in Paris for the first time. So thank you very much. Thank you for your advice, Marie-Anne. Thanks to you, I feel well dressed. Wonderful. I noticed that Parisian women in the 60s use very delicate makeup. Yes. Well, we use this less is more and keeping simple guidelines, the part of the 3 pillars of French chic, so that yes, our makeup is minimal, the no makeup makeup, but what we do is make the most of our best assets. I think make the most of what we have, make the most of what we like about ourselves. That's a good way to do it with the makeup, for instance. So, well, I hope you're having a wonderful time in Paris, Beata. And thank you very much for giving me this praise. Thank you. A question from Kathy, sorry. Could you give some thoughts on an affordable way to incorporate trends in a capsule wardrobe? Give some thoughts on an affordable way to incorporate trends in a capsule wardrobe. Okay, well, the 20 of the 80-20, for instance. Well, a good way and an easy way is to buy secondhand or to do some sharing with your friends of some clothes. That's a good way to make things, go around. To buy in the sale, of course, and maybe, making a list of what you actually need and want so that you don't overspend. And that will, all that together, because you need to not go shopping with your eyes closed. You need to really go shopping with an active mind. Really look at these items, and in the end, you will save money. It will be good value for money then. So I hope that was helpful for you, Kathy. And question for AW: are good quality teddy coats considered chic? So teddy coats are the faux fur coats, and they're called teddy coats. I have seen some that don't look chic and some that do look chic. It just depends on the style. But some look really good. So really, it depends. Going to depend on the style of that coat. Pink one, I don't think it's going to look as chic as something in a off-white or light beige color, for instance, or even in black or sometimes in brown as well. They look really good. So you have to see. That will depend on the actual items themselves. From Linda, are matinee length pearls okay right now? So 26 inches of breastbone, so they're quite long. Pearls are in right now. So if you have pearls, just wear them, and they look better when you wear them. So whether they are matinee pearls or pearls you can wear all the time, for instance, well, not today, of course, because I'm telling you to wear your pearls every day, but I've got, many of you must have seen me wear my stud pearls or pearl studs. I wear them probably 99% of the time. And pearls can be worn with absolutely everything. They go with everything. So wear them. It is the trend. And even when it's not the trend, continue wearing them. You love them, wear them. With my blessing. From Kathy, I bought a sweater peel remover that you recommended. It worked perfectly and revived some expensive sweaters. I love them. Merci. And again, that's another perfect way to look after your clothes, because we wear cashmere or wool. There always some peeling here under the arms, at the arms areas, or maybe at the front, and some gentle peeling, and they look like new. Absolutely. Now I also do them for my husband's sweaters. And you think I buy him new sweaters, but I said, no, I look after them, that's all. So I think that is it so far. We have from Paula. Paula says pearls make anyone look very elegant. Exactly. That is perfect. So that's it. We haven't got any more comments or questions. So my lovely ladies, I thank you each and every one of you for being supportive because you are live with me today, and for your questions and comment, and for being active, and of course for your support with your super thanks. So thank you again. Ooh, my beautiful bracelet. I love this bracelet. I love my pearls. You can, again, that's one way of wearing them over your sweaters. Very basic sweater, but beautiful. Love it. And with a pearl bracelet over the wrist. So thank you, and I will speak to you again next week on Thursday, same time, with another topic. So have a lovely weekend. Please take care of yourself and your style, and I will speak to you next week. Au revoir.